Good morning, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 19720 Derby Street here in West Linn. Located to the left of the front doorway. I describe everything as if you're standing in the street looking at the This is where the house itself meets the garage. Right through that wall there is the garage. So anyway, to the far left of the doorway, you've got a big green box. Inside of it is both a 3-inch ABS cleanout for the sewer line and also we're going to insert camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water's running. We're going to thus far, good looking sewer line, and quite a clean sewer line too. There's a very, very thin little layer of grease buildup. Thus far, it looks pretty thin anyway. We'll get a better view of it when the line's drained out. I'm mostly pointing it out for educational purposes. This is not at a point right now so far anyway that needs cleaning, but we're transitioning here over to 4-inch PVC pipe. But grease, if you're not careful, can build up very, very easily and quickly. And it's after 13 years of scoping sewer lines, I'm more concerned about thick grease buildup than I am a lot of structural issues like bellies and offset joints. What I found is it's often stuff like heavy grease buildup in conjunction with a structural issue, and the homeowner helps it along by flushing a big ball of paper towels or toilet paper, what have you, down the line, and that's how you get that nice mixture for a blockage to occur. And there's the main there at about 59 feet. Actually, by the time I wheel the camera in here, more like 58. We're going to go locate really quick here just to verify where the line terminates, the route it takes. And then we'll pull back in here once the line's drained out. Thus far, great looking line. I don't think we're going to find anything as we come back. Oh, this thing's looking... All right. So just I'm picking up a weak signal out in front of the driveway. I'm going to pull back in here a little ways and do another relocate. Right now, it's looking like the line jaunts under the driveway. It gets about halfway to 2/3 the way across it and then turns and shoots out of the road, but we'll see here. It's a fairly deep sewer line. My locator's just having a hard time picking up on the signal. Alright, so still picking up a signal about where I thought it was. The locator's just coming in so jumpy. Feels like there might be some underground interference, but you can see how hard the line dives there. I mean, that last, 25 feet or so is just a straight vertical drop. That gets way down there. And that's the direction I would expect the line to turn going into the driveway. So we're going to do one more locate. We should see the line coming across the driveway now. Alright, so it looks like the line here travels about 2/3. It moves from right to left. Again, that's as you face the home from the street. Oh, looks like we got a dishwasher discharge in there. Oh, this thing is incredible. I mean, we're still in just the amount of diving this line does is incredible. That line, by the time it hits the main, wouldn't surprise me if it's 15 feet or more deep. We're still diving. Alright, I should get a much better locate here. There we go. Finally got a nice clear locate there. So we're still almost 5 feet deep here. Considering that last... Oh, it's more than half the line. I mean, it's diving at an extremely hard angle. I mean, that main out there is probably, I would wager, 15 feet deep. It might be deeper than that. It is way the heck down there. The plus side is, I mean, when you get a line, not that every inch of the sewer line is this way. Back in here, this is much more standard fashion grading, but those hard pitches like that, it certainly makes the line harder to block and back up. You have a lot more gravity working in your favor than the average line here. At least portions of the line do. And that water you're seeing there, all that is still trickling off. There's no standing water in this line. It drains off very nicely. And very clean. Homeowners have done a great job keeping the line spiffy clean. That's just, I mean, mostly made possible by not putting cooking oil and grease down the line. Fats in general, that's the big thing. See, all that water is still moving. Something's just slowly draining off right now. We're going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line here. We have good flow all the way to the main lateral connection. Every inch of the line is in great shape, super clean. There's hardly a thing about that line I could nitpick. The only downside of this line is, I mean, hopefully there's never an earthquake or something like that. I mean, at this point, the way this line runs here, you know, the only things that would affect this pipe at this point would be environmental stuff. The line looks fantastic. There's no reason it should be changing unless something like a root intrusion were to find the line. And you've only got a very small section of the line here where that could even happen. So anyway, the line here basically runs from the top right-hand corner. It heads towards the bottom left-hand corner at a nice hard angle, basically 45-degree shot corner to corner. But about 2/3 the way across the driveway, the line turns and shoots out to the road. So it doesn't get across the full width of it, but most of it anyway. Fantastic looking line there. That is about as good as a sewer scope can go. But yeah, for repair is ever necessary. You've got quite a hole to dig there, but luckily there's not a lot of stuff around here that can cause issues with the line.